As spawning in the top left-hand corner of Persephone, we have the red Protoss player, the South Korean Protoss. It is Creator. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the blue Protoss, the blue Protoss player himself, from the land of the Netherlands, representing Shopify Rebellion. It is Harstem. And if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It is a Gamba time. Predictions are now open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat. Here we go. From here, we do have our initial openers. So far, so good. We have a 2-gate opener out of Creator, likewise 2-gate opener out of Harstem. No one is cutting corners, no one is rushing to a faster third, or no one is rushing to a faster third base, or cutting any tech. Hello. As Harstem, he does veer off to the right-hand side. Does veer off, does hide his probe. And Creator is committing. Okay, so Creator looks like he's setting up for a 1-base all-in. Harstem is going for a fake proxy pylon. Oh boy. Okay, so real proxy, real 1-base all-in out of Creator. Harstem trying to figure it out. No, he scouts! Wow, Harstem, he does move in, he does scout, he does confirm the pylon. He is aware. Let's go. Is aware. With that, Creator, does he actually commit at this point? He's been scouted. Does he expand? Looks like he's getting, yeah, he's expanding. Okay, so Creator, he's gonna abandon the idea of the all-in. And we'll look to expand instead. Here we go. Oh, going for attack first. Stargate opener out of Creator. But again, a really nice adaptation here out of Creator, being very fluid with his play. Harstem will shut this down. And Harstem has not scouted across the map yet, actually. So Harstem, for all Harstem knows, it could be a backup pylon, and we could just be committing to the 1-base all-in anyway. So Harstem is a little bit blind as to what's occurring. Adepts, they do shade in towards the main. Harstem, does he wall in time? Up! Oh, he does. Whew. Does barely wall off. Harstem expands, so does Creator. Now, thankfully, Harstem is going to check with a hallucination. Harstem will confirm what? He will confirm that there is a Stargate, that there's an Oracle on the way. Harstem should be able to react in time and get ready in the main. Should get ready in time. Does pull out. Yeah, dips in, pulls away, no damage with the Oracle. Behind this, we have no second Oracle out of Creator, so far we're keeping up with each other. Harstem's in a decent position here, getting into a 3rd gateway, building up Duckling Stalkers, and splitting up his army to be defensive, to be ready for the Oracles. So he's ready at the natural, he's ready in the main. Now Harstem, he does have a 3-gate setup. Do we go for a proxy 4th gateway? Do we go for a 2-base all-in? Like, 4-gate blink is hyper aggressive. I mean, if we were to go for an all-in, we get to 5 gateways. We'll see if he commits. We'll see if this is just to reinforce or if he throws down gateways as well. I wouldn't be opposed to it. considering the fact that we had the Stargate, that we had the shaky start for Creator. But Harstem pulls away. Never mind. He pulls away. He doesn't make use of this pylon. I mean, he can warp in, but he's not going to throw down any proxies. So the game will continue from here. The game does continue. Harstem still has the higher Stalker count because of the extra gateway, so he can leverage that. Meanwhile, Creator, he expands. So Creator will have the better economy. Harstem currently has the larger army. And we'll see what Harstem can achieve. He's moving out. Does get a free adept. Not bad. So far, Harstem catching up some of these Stalkers. Nice bait on the stasis. And again, Harstem does have the larger army because of this third. And can he knock it down? Baits out the stasis with the hallucination. Back at him, Harstem expands, gets his own third. Harstem does take the better fight. Again, if he can kill this third base, he can just take a lead. Can he take it? Can he bring it down? Bullying back the main army. Greater concave for Harstem. Better fight. Creator is being forced back. The boys are being pulled. Creator getting desperate. Harstem, can he get the expansion? He blinks in. 3 more volleys. 2 more. Oh, the last. No, he gets it. Barely does get it. Harstem pulls away. Gets 5 probe kills. Takes down the expansion. Traded well against the main army as well. At the same time, ooh, the Oracle does buff up. Creator, he does deal some counter damage, but Harstem takes a lead. Harstem is down in workers, but he has a third. He has a third base. He has a larger army as well. Remember, he has 20 soldiers of 13 of Creator, so Creator cannot punish. Creator cannot move out. And Harstem, we should be able to extend his lead from here. Robo's on the way. From here, we should be taking up as well. There are some players that do prefer to go into just pure Mass Blink Stalker, which can work. Just doesn't scale too well into a longer game. So Creator is taking. We have +1. We have Charge. Robo's on the way. Creator, he's expanding, he's taking up, but this is all money that's not being spent on an army. Meanwhile, Harstem, a very low-tech army, just pure Blink Stalker, still warping in. Still warping in. Going for a Dark Shrine follow-up. Interesting. Going for DTs this late. I mean, DTs, they can still gain value over time. They can still do a lot of damage, like regardless of like the game state. There are no cannons, there's no site detection. So DTs, they shouldn't end the game, but they can deal damage. Let's move in. Shuts down those Stalkers. And again, Harstem, like he can just break through here. Does snipe the Immortal. The Immortal's the one thing keeping him back. There's a stasis trap, but Harstem, he sees it. He has the Observer. He's aware of the stasis. And Harstem, he should overwhelm. I'll be shocked if Creator can save this base. Does go across. Will do some damage. Nothing. No shield battery. Nothing to defend. Probes will fall for Harstem. But it may not matter. Once again, he's just overwhelming the main army. Ooh, forced to recall. Ay, ay, ay. Forced to recall back home. Creator, he's buying time. Okay. Creator, he's still... Jesus, he's getting 11 probes. 11 probes go down. Oracle finally falls. But that Oracle's keeping Creator in this game. He saves the third base. He saves the fourth base. These bases should have been broken. But that Oracle, the MVP Oracle, keeping Creator in this. And if you remember, we did mention something that now is going to be applicable. Creator's army composition scales better into a longer game. Charge lots, Immortals, Archons, Stalkers, +2 is on the way as well. Creator, the quality of the army is superior to that of Harstem. So as time goes on, I'm getting more and more concerned for Harstem. Harstem still has a large Stalker count, he can still make use of this, but he has to make use of it here and now. But now he's pushing into 3 Immortals. He can't. Oh, he can catch one. One Immortal does get the shield triggered. Another Immortal's exposed. DET into the mineral line. The Creator controls well. He controls the army, pulls away. Observer is coming out. Harstem, he wants that Immortal, gets one! Yeah, so crucial. If he can snipe those Immortals, then he can still win the fight. But he needs those Immortals. So here he blinks forward, takes down the Immortals. Gets one, gets both Immortals. Nice snipes here by Harstem. And with that, Harstem just forcing a better fight, and Harstem may just overwhelm here. Without the Immortals as the backbone to the army, I mean, what does Creator have? No longer has the Immortals. And the DT killed the base. Wow, the Dark Templar killed the expansion. So Harstem's still enjoying the greater economy, and Harstem should just overwhelm with sheer numbers. With sheer numbers, he should just be able to overwhelm. Oh. Creator. For his own push. But Harstem is in position. The Stalker's a little bit too far forward, but there we go. Zelts move in, Archons as well. And Harstem, he can dive on that Prism. He can and he should. There's the blink. The Warp In does complete, but GG gets called. Harstem he overwhelms, and Harstem takes game number 1. Whew. GG. GG, well played. Again, a very strong start here for Harstem. Winding it back, if you recall, it was a really shaky start for Creator. What happened? Creator, he attempted the proxy 1-base all-in with proxy Robo, but the pylon got scattered, so he had to abandon the idea. So because of that, he went into a delayed natural base. I say delayed natural, he delayed even further because he went for a Stargate opener with the Oracle. And if you remember, the Oracle was scattered and didn't do any damage. The Oracle opener didn't do any damage. It led into a very delayed natural expansion. So Creator, he was behind from the openers. He did start from behind. To try to recover from that position, Creator, what did he do? He got a third. He got a faster third expansion. So he was being greedy. He was cutting corners. What did Harstem do? He didn't take a third base. He threw down a third gateway and warped in excess Stalkers. And he went for a delayed third instead. And with that massive army, with that Stalker advantage, Harstem was able to break the first third base and break Creator. GG, well played. From there is Creator trying to play catch up, and he almost did. To be fair, like, he almost did catch up, he almost did recover. Almost, but not quite. And with that, we're now getting into game number 2, and we'll see if either player commits to a proxy pylon again. It did not work out last game for Creator. Again, he got shut down because of it. Does he try for a second time? As spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Maganatha, we have the South Korean Protoss player. We have the Red Protoss. Down in the series, we'll see if he mounts back. It is a Creator. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the Blue Protoss player, the Blue Protoss from land of the Netherlands. It is Harstem. We go. As we are setting up. We are moving out. Probes, they pass by each other. We're going to be getting into our 2-gate openers, at least we should be. Do you have bracket picks for Bari? I guess we can talk about during the podcast. Who's left in Maestros? I think it's Cyril, Rainer, some of the other. Yeah, we can talk about it during the podcast. Talk about it. It's all good. As now we do have our 2 gate openers all around. We can see that Creator is going to be cutting corners. What do you see? 1 unit. Sentry expands. So greedy build here by, sorry, I said Creator, by Harstem. So greedy build by Harstem, as is going to be going for the faster Nexus, or at least he tries to. Creator is here to pylon block. And we have wasted money, wasted resources here. We have 470, we have 500 minerals in the bank. Harstem wants to expand. Ooh, brutal pylon block. Harstem gets punished. Harstem is punished. Banking up a lot of money there, hoping to expand, wasn't able to. So a better start for Creator this time. Creator gets a base, and Harstem is denied. As we send out hallucinations. Go. I was very confused. I asked some questions then. I was very confused with how the tournament shaped up. We were casting it live. We were casting it live. We were there. But for now, we're settling in. We do have our robot opener by Harstem. Okay, so going for a bit of a safer start. A robot opener allows you to get into earlier immortal production, so it does allow for early immortals, will allow you to build up a higher immortal count and be more safe, be more defensive. The downside of this style is you lack map control and map control and any kind of pressure on your opponents. As a result, Creator, he's going for Blink. So Creator will have map control, he'll have a more versatile army, more mobile, and it's going to be on Creator to try to find some damage. Oh, we'll see if he can. So he has first Immortal, going for the War Prism. War Prism can harass across the map. But I appreciate that we're taking different approaches. As Harstem is pushing early. Now, I believe this early move out, this early push hits before Blink, which actually allows these sentries and force fields to be even more impactful. So this is a cheeky move out here by Harstem. Very cheeky. And we'll see if we can catch anything. Remember, no Blink Stalkers. Force fields will kill Stalkers here. So here we go. As Harstem does move in. In, does push. Blink is complete. Creator has Blink, he can hold on, he can defend. So Creator is holding the line. Behind this Glaive Adepts, so Harstem is turning this into an all-in. They're going to go Mass Immortal, Mass Glaive Adepts. This is a composition that doesn't scale well into a longer game, but can excel in the mid-game, for sure. So it should be taking a third and massing up. The way this works is at Glaive Adepts, they can actually do a really good job at 1, killing charge lots, but 2, tanking against Stalkers. Adepts, they take a lot of Stalker shots to bring down. So they're amazing at just buffering for what? For your Mass Immortal. Remember, because of the robot opener, your immortal count is going to be very high. So Harstem is not stopping those immortals. He's already up to 3, going to get up to 4, up to eventually 5 and 6 immortals. So it's the Immortals to do damage in the back line, and the Adepts there to just soak damage, to buffer. So here we go. Here comes the Gateway Explosion. Harstem, he should just be turtling until he can push, until he does reach critical mass of Immortal. You know what, Creator, he does blink into the main. Oh, he tries to at least. A couple of Stalkers do get in, but a really awkward blink here, as he will get a couple of workers, does recall back. A couple of chaotic moments here for Creator. And how many Immortals are we up to? 5. We got 5 Immortals, we got the War Prism, Adepts are moving out, and here we go, Harstem is pushing. Harstem is on how many? He's on 8 gateways, so again, it's going to be that 2 base all in, no saturation at the 3rd. It's all or nothing for Harstem, and this will hit very hard. Behind this, we can see Creator trying to build up his own Immortal count, 3 versus 5. Shield batteries are going to be a must, Force fields as well. It's not going to be easy. Gets a Sentry. Sentry goes down, Adepts, they're looking to dive on top of the army, dive on top of the Sentries. And will commit. It does commit to the Shade. Immortals are moving in, Sentries, they go down. And again, there's still 5 Immortals here. And they just overwhelm. The Immortals, they just break through everything. The boys are being pulled into Glaive Adepts, so the boys, they just go down instantly. 1 Immortal's gonna get picked up. He hits 2. 2 Immortals go down to 3. Oh, sorry, down to 4. He saved 1. Oh, there we go, down to 3 Immortals, but that's still more than enough. It's still more than enough here. Harstem, he breaks on through, he overwhelms, and he's here to claim the series. He's here for it. Oh no. Shield barriers are out of energy. Takes down 2. Creator's economy is crippled. And there's nothing to really stop Harstem. So we can keep going. And GG gets called. There is no answer, and Harstem will claim the series 2-0. Taking down Creator. GG. GG, well played. Very impressive play here by Harstem. Game 1, he just shut down Creator early. If you remember, it was just a really rough early game for Creator. Having a delayed expansion, having the Stargate not do any damage, and having his proxy robo scouted and shut down. So game 1 was just really shaky, and Creator was just playing from behind from the beginning. Here in game 2, Creator, he was unable to achieve much damage with his Blink Stalkers. We spoke about it, but Creator, it was on him to backstab, to pick off an Immortal here and there, a Prism here and there, to get into the base. He tried to, but it was very awkward. We saw that he was beating out a lot of Stalkers attempting to blink into the main base. It wasn't worth it in the end. He was unable to slow down the army, and Harstem just snowballed out of control. He snowballed out of control. GG, well played. Whew. With that, Harstem does claim it, and with that, that wraps up our broadcast. That wraps up our broadcast here for the day. Yeah, we made it, but we made it. 8 best of 3s. Did make it in the end. And when it comes to the rest of our schedule here, we do have quite a lot ahead of us. Bam! Here we go. So again, this was our morning broadcast Tuesday morning. We're going to be live at 7 p.m. KST. That's going to be 8 p.m. AEST. That's going to be in 6 hours. In 6 hours time, we're going to be live here on the CranKy Ducklings with Sparkling Tuna Cup. Tomorrow we have Pigastar Cup into Little League Cup. Then we have RSL throughout the course of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We have the Pongcast and the KSL in between, sprinkled throughout as well. So a lot of content as always here on the CranKy Ducklings, a lot of StarCraft. As I said before, I'm very tentative on Pigastar Cup. Pigastar Cup is a maybe on that one, just because I might be preoccupied tomorrow morning, so we'll see. We'll see what does happen with Pigastar Cup. But otherwise, we should be good. Otherwise, we should be good to go. And yeah, hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Hope you all had a great time. Again, this was day 3 of the mid-season playoffs. When it comes to the rest of the events, hold on. Let's catch up on the bracket. Un momento. The thing is, it's a massive bracket. It's huge, Babby. It's huge. Okay, so when it comes to the bracket itself, there's still a lot of matches to go. You can see here we have Solar versus Goblin, we have Skillless versus Nice, we have Hydra going up against Tristiana in the next round, we have Cure versus Eva, we have Nickrat waiting for the winner of that. Nickrat did take down Nightmare earlier, though that was a big win for Nickrat. Spirit, he's up against Percival in a TVT. We have Max Pax versus Lemon in a PvP. That's going to be a spicy one, to be honest. That's going to be a close one. Scrolling down, we do have who else here? Ryung and Yang Yakov, we just wrapped that up. Ryung is waiting for the winner of Max Pax and Lemon. We have Cham waiting for the winner of Geralt and Art, as Art did take down Jomek earlier today. Bjorn, he just looked down G's Machine. Bjorn's up against Jumi. Ooh, Bjorn versus Jumi in the next round. Scrolling down a little bit further here, we have Mana versus Art, as Art did survive the aggression of Hon Mono. So you have a PvP between Mana and Art. And of course, we have Harstem. Harstem, he takes out Mute, he takes out Creator, and Harstem is waiting for the winner of Mana and Art. Non-stop PvPs for Harstem. That's unironically just non-stop PvPs in this portion of the bracket. And as you can see, it is a massive bracket here for the OSC mid-season playoffs. And this is only half because, hey, look at this. Double elimination. So you have the entire lower half of the bracket as well. Everyone is still in the tournament. No one has been eliminated, as there are just so many games. It's daunting. That's why I said earlier that this usually lasts like 2 months. Like to get through this tournament, it usually takes around 2 to maybe 3 months at most to actually work through the mid-season playoffs. So it's just a lot of, just because everything gets casted. Every game gets casted. Every series is broadcast in some way. And we just wrapped up day 3/week 2. Second week. So a lot of games. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the support. Exclamation mark B in the chat if you guys want to have a look at the back yourselves. Let's go. But otherwise, thanks for watching. And we're going to be heading off for the time being. We're going to be back in 6 hours. I might try to sleep in between. I got a lot of work to do though, so we'll see what happens. Regardless, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you had a great time, and we'll see you guys later on tonight or tomorrow for some more StarCraft. See you then, Pappy. See you then. See you next time.